Alpine Liquid Fertilizers is your full season crop fertility specialist from start to finish. Visit alpinepfl.com for more.
Sean Haney here with RealAgriculture.com and Real Ag Radio, Rural Radio 147, Sirius XM. Joined right now by Jill Harvie of Harvie Ranching out of Olds, Alberta. Jill, how are we doing?
Very good.
Okay, well, it's great to chat with you. It's been a while. Now, Harvie Ranching is always very busy on the cattle scene. You just returned from the Denver Stock Show, and was there Queen playing in the background at the airport when you landed? Because you brought home a big trophy.
Yes, Sean, it was pretty exciting. We won the National Champion Carload in Denver this year. So that means 8 bulls went up against other competitors that have 8 bulls, and it's kind of the big mecca when it comes to the history of the Denver Stock Show. If you can win that, you've really made it. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so when you had sent me the message this morning, right away, I was just like, wow. And I guess provide a little bit more context to the significance of this. You basically, what are they judging on?
Well, when you look at the history of the National Western Stock Show, many years ago, I think in the early 1900s, of course, the stock show started, and they used to bring in carloads of bulls through rail, and then they had the actual rail car in the background of our picture that we took this year. So they brought that in this year, which is kind of cool. And so there used to be a larger number of bulls, and over the years, it was 12 bulls down to 10, and now it's 8. But 8 is still a large amount of bulls to get together that are consistent in type and kind, in color, size, and effectively just everything about them represents your program. So your EPDs, having balanced EPDs and real world type cattle that are functional, get out and walk, get out and move, are good footed, have the hair, the look, pigment, all these things that Hereford breeders are looking for. So if you can put a carload together, it really means that your breeding program, it's not just a one-hit wonder. It's truly something to be really excited about, and has marketing, written all over it.
Yeah. Did you think you had a chance, or did this catch you off guard?
Well, so we have competed in the open show for many years, probably around 20 years, and took a little break, a few years ago. And then last year we brought our first carload. We were reserve champion carload last year. We learned a few things, and we knew we could come back and really have a good shot at it. There was some great competition, and the people who the Landgren Ranch that got around us last year, they were reserved to us this year. They've got a great cattle operation as well. So, but just to be able to put that group of bulls together and to see them in the background and just have the excitement and all of our friends and family rooting for us, here at home and in Denver was pretty exciting. And so it was a great moment.
Yeah. Were there other Canadians that were competing as well?
So in the Angus this year, 6 Mile, were there. They had a great show. I do believe that they won Champion Pen of Bulls and Champion Red Angus Bull. And they also, Yorgas from Saskatchewan, they had some limo cattle there competing as well. And in the Charolais, the Blanchette family had some Charolais. So those were the Hereford, those were the Canadian operations that I know of.
Jill, what are some of the things that you have, like, this doesn't happen by accident. There is a serious commitment and process put into getting your genetics to be able to compete on this global scale. What are some of the things that you and your husband have done on the ranch to get you to this point?
Well, of course, both our families have been in the Hereford business for many years, all of our lives, anyhow. And Cole and I are deeply passionate about raising high quality cattle, and we have an annual bull sale every March, second Tuesday in March. And we want to listen to our customers and raise the kind of bulls that they need. And thankfully, those are the kind of bulls that we believe truly are going to change and shape the Canadian beef industry and even the global industry. We buy source genetics from wherever. It doesn't matter who it's from. They just have to be the kind of cattle that really um, suit our marketplace. And of course, Cole and I judge quite a few cattle shows as well all over the globe. And we have convictions about what we like, what works. Cole and I are hands-on on our operation as well. We truly believe that if you're going to judge a cattle show, you better be able to calve out cows too, so that you can be always on top of what really matters. Functionality of cattle is so important. We do spend a lot of time and effort and finances in buying the right kind of cattle and genetics and embryos. We do a lot of embryo work extensively and AI, and we do believe that that is what allows us to be leaders. And the other thing too is we're not afraid of doing things, doing things differently or being the leaders in forging forward. A few months back, when CFIA had put out their news release about, asking producers not to go to cattle shows south of the border. That was many, many months away. A lot of people kind of just right then and there said, "Oh, well, we won't do it." The thing is I just truly believe that everything needs to be done and take the steps needed to be able to go do the things that we need to do to promote our cattle, and doing so in a safe and effective way. And we did just that, and it was not an issue at all. And so after all of that, yes, there was more paperwork, and yes, there's a few more hoops, but really totally worth it.
Great stuff. Well, I would imagine too, a victory like this provides some pretty awesome marketing material for your next bull sale.
For sure. We will be selling the carload in our bull sale, along with our the remainder of our Hereford bulls, and then our Charolais bulls as well. And in Denver, we did sell the pick of the carload, one bull, and that turned into two bulls, and that was pretty exciting. The top bull, he sold for 36,500. And then we said, well, if the runner-up wants a different bull, we'll sell him too. And he sold for 36,000. And so that was really, really exciting. We're so proud to have those two bulls. One's going to South Dakota and the other one will stay here in Canada. So a great opportunity for those who decided to step into our program.
That's amazing. That's awesome. What a great story. Well, hey, when is the Harvie Ranching bull sale?
March 11th. And it'll be at 1:30 at the ranch here at Olds.
Nice. Great stuff. So if you're in the market, you know where to find some champion genetics, everybody. Hey, Jill, congratulations to you and Cole and the entire family and everybody working in the operation there. Well done, making Canada very proud.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we'll be going back next year.